and like pulls up his pants and just starts like hitting the guy's friends. Like he's boxing the hell out of the guy and like hitting the guy's friend when he feels like it. Like, wow. Take that with you.
Like Mitch was good with his fingers?
Crazy. Like the like Richard Pryor's Ali joke. Like, take that with you.
Mitch Mulaney, he had it. Nick Freno was his break. He had a show called Nick Freno on WB.
I don't remember. I'll have to Google him.
Yeah, Mitch Mulaney. So Mitch Mulaney can box, yeah.
It was crazy, and we were all like, thank God he
diabetes, so you know he grew up with black people. Like, that motherfucker, you don't hear about white people.
He died of the diabetes?
Yeah, he had diabetes.
Were you at the Tyra thing yesterday, Patrice?
Yes, I caused it.
How great was that? You see that?
Only a group of black women would start something that riotous. Oh my God, that car's gonna blow up! A car with smoke coming out of it. And you see the close-ups of some of those models?
Oh, yeah.
They're wearing wave caps.
Stay home.
Yeah. Looks like Randy Moss at 5'6". Oh, my God, that car gonna explode!
You see all the slut clothes in the street?
I didn't see the slut clothes. I just saw the ones that...
They had to clean it up like they clean up snow. There's so much.
I saw a group photo. It looked like employees of Dwayne Reed. Oh, my God, he got a gun!
Like, obviously a shitload of fucking people in front.
They kind of did a Who thing. It was time to open the doors and everyone pushed forward.
But why was there a he? It was a group of female models, and some girl goes, "Oh my God, he got a gun!"
There was a gun?
No, but they caused hysteria.
Somebody said somebody had a gun.
Where are you performing, Patrice?
I don't know.
Nothing.
Patrice, where?
Poughkeepsie.
Where?
He's off the grid. He doesn't want to plug.
March 20. I don't want people.
You just got your website up.
March 27th and 28th.
Yeah, you were excited about that website. For a while.
Was excited about it.
You were doing videos and stuff. Everyone was taking a look at it.
Well, after this thing, man, I'm just following a little. I'm going to give information.
Your Patrice O'Neill that did the font that I liked, and your that.
Dude, your website was good.
I really liked it.
Pirated Disney font.
I didn't want to say it in case there's a problem.
Oh, well, of course.
CBS man now, Anthony.
It'll be back. It'll be back.
Satellite now.
But just information. I'm gonna follow. I'm just gonna follow. No easy pass.
Just little info.
None of that shit.
No easy pass.
None
You're
of that
crazy.
shit.
No
Why?
easy pass. He's like Tony Soprano.
So easy.
Take the fucking OnStar out of the goddamn Escalade.
He's like Paulie. You got to go knock on his door to give him his dates.
Yeah. Paulie talked to no one.
Now I got to turn my back on you.
What are you doing in town, Jay? Do we know?
That's right.
Just press for the show.
But Gary got married. Why are you
press
downplay that?
for the thing.
Why are you downplaying that?
I watched the show.
It's a big hit.
I tell you what, they got him. It's a show where a guy almost can be a dude. They got him almost as a dude, and that's not an insult.
I know what you mean.
It's not
no,
an
we were
insult.
just talking about this morning.
He's almost
where
like,
every white guy on TV is just a fucking
he's not a
douche.
complete
Slouching towards Gomorrah.
Right. Yeah.
Just a
Who was
poor
talking about
douche.
that book here? Who was talking about slouching towards Gomorrah? Nick DiPaolo.
Yeah.
Right.
But every white guy on TV is just like, okay, honey.
It's just the worst. We were talking about that commercials where the fucking wife is inside looking at her incompetent husband trying to barbecue, and he's like running back and forth on fire, and she's like, "Oh, that idiot."
But
that's like, that's what white people are now, white guys.
Your wife on the show still does shit that you just go, that real, it just wouldn't happen. Like, she interferes with a little bit of this and that. Like, you just go, but that's what I'm saying. It's like almost there, but an ex-wife having that much say in a guy's life, you just go, shut the fuck, shut your stupid mouth. Like, because some of it's not even with the kids.
That's how it is in rehearsal.
You know.
Really?
Fucking Jay.
I love Jay.
You know, like when you get a script, play along, Patrice, but when you get a script in show business...
Fair enough. As I get thrown off, I swear to God, I'm just trying to figure out how to get up.
His big reference was Corey Holcomb.
As a fighter, but as a comic, too.
What about Gary Goldman? I almost fought Gary Goldman.
Gary looks like a fucking
Who wins
guy.
in a fight, me or Gary Goldman?
By eyes?
No. Just
by look. I don't know.
By eyes. It's a fucking staring contest.
Exactly. No. By
Is Chris Jericho here? We're gonna have a blink off.
He could scrap. You know that.
I know Jay could scrap. He's from Jersey and he got a big mouth, so you know he had the beef.
Gary's intense though.
Gary Goldman, I'd say Gary would beat Jay. Just looking. That's what I mean.
Let's
just
ask
looking
Jay.
at the
What do you think, Jay?
You know.
Oh, I don't. It'd be over. It's quick.
You or him?
I'd win. Yeah.
Nice.
We almost got in a fight on Last Comic Standing, and then it got separated, and then I was driving away. I had an assistant at the time, this kid Charlie, And Charlie was a big dude, man. Charlie was like 300 pounds, like 6'6", defensive end. He played for Miami. Yeah. And we're driving away, and I go, you know what bothers me? I go, look at Corey Holcomb over there, just standing there outside. Just look, you know, what bothers me the most is Corey Holcomb thinks that Gary Goldman would have beat me up. And then my assistant looked at me like that's what I think too. And I go, turn the fucking car around right now. And I went back. We made a U-turn in the CVS City Center parking lot. And I got out of the car and I went into Gary Oldman.
Gary Goldman.
Jay, what are you doing here? Yeah. I went into Gary Goldman's dressing room and said, all right, motherfucker. And then he threw a bottle of water at me, and Tammy Pescatelli held him back.
Tammy? Really?
But I got held back by Alonzo.
What about Philly?
I got held back by Alonzo.
Why the street anger, though, Jay?
I can't have a fucking assistant thinking I would have gotten beaten up.
Why
he
are
did
you
me a favor.
not above that? What is wrong with you?
I'm above it now. Because I don't give a shit about anything.
That shit was last week. Last time standing. That was 2 years ago.
That's a while ago now.
Gary Goldman was 4 years ago?
I was married to someone else.
Oh, so you was making things different. Well,
I was an angry, upset, not happy person.
Just wanted the beef.
Yeah. I couldn't hit her.
No. Nikki calmed you down. Like, Nikki helped to...
Turn my whole life. Save my life.
Now, do you feel like you're just as funny as you was when you was angry? Or?
Way funnier.
You're funnier now?
Yeah, because it's not an act. It's all personal things that happen to me. It's all stories that really happened. It's not like I'm not on stage to like get pussy or like to impress everybody.
Stories.
Right. Okay.
Stories.
That's true.
What about Philly's own Keith Robinson? What do you think?
Keith can beef.
Keith can fight.
God damn it, Patrice, you know I can fight. God damn it. He's doing a fix of the black man today. God damn it. I was with Kevin. You remember Chappie from Boston? I was with Chappie.
Chappie's in.
He's an actor. He's in everything.
And he's in this movie.
He's on the Showtime show.
Yeah.
Chappie and Keith Robinson were in my apartment playing Madden, and Keith was running the shit. Like Keith had everyone crying. Like we were not at laughter. You could not beat. He was the Cowboys. You could not beat him at Madden.
Right.
And he's playing Chappie, and Chappie's the Pats or somebody. He's like, I'm gonna run right, Chappie. God damn it, I'm gonna run right. God damn it, Chappie! I told you I'm gonna run right. Look at that! Oh, I got a touchdown, Chappie! God damn it! And Chappie is Chappie's like a crazy like South Boston angry South Boston white man.
White.
Like he could beat up. He could beat up Joe Rogan.
Oh shit!
You can't teach rage. You know what I mean? He's total Whitey Bulger. You know, he went and paid back Whitey Bulger everything he owns, and at the candy store. And Kevin Weeks, Whitey Bulger's like muscle guy, was staring at him the whole time. And then Whitey Bulger looked up at Chappie and goes, "What about the points, Chappie?" And he's like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "What about the juice that you owe?" Chappie goes, "Look, I've been sober a year. You know, I used to smoke crack, and I'm sober now, and I don't drink. That's every penny I've ever owned in my life. I'm going home to a mattress on the floor. You can kill me right fucking now. That's all I got. And get this fucking monkey out of my face." Just Kevin Weeks is like, but like this close, you know? And Whitey Bulger, like for a minute, just stares at Chappie and goes, "All right, you're all right. Go ahead, get out of here." Him and his wife go on vacation to the Grand Canyon with another couple, and everyone said Whitey Bulger, that's where he went when he went on the witness protection program. He wouldn't pose for photos of the Grand Canyon because he was afraid Whitey Bulger would see him.
Chappie.
Like Whitey ran, he was the guy.
Chappie was like, fucking Southie.
Go over there and pose for a picture. Chappie's like, no, I'll take it. You guys go ahead. Like he would take it, but he wouldn't pose because he didn't want Whitey Bulger to go, "There's that motherfucker."
And by the way, same like kind of there. For some reason I was up all night one night just looking at most wanted, every state most wanted anything. Just looking at who's wanted.
He's up there.
Interesting two things. One, Whitey Bulger is in the world's most wanted.
Yeah.
Really?
Not just FBI.
Not just North.
Oh yeah, they want that motherfucker
along
bad.
with cartel dudes from Mexico. And a couple and some Russian dude that looks like a Chinese dude from like Kazakhstan. Whitey Bulger's in the top 10 world's most wanted motherfuckers with Bin Laden, and that was interesting. And the second interesting thing is in New Jersey, the top wanted person in New Jersey is a black woman who shot a state trooper 30 years ago and went to Cuba. And they haven't been able to get her from Cuba. They know where she
like
is.
The most wanted.
Do you know what her name is?
Jersey.
How long before there's free blank T-shirts floating around?
No, and that's
How come every time a black person gets arrested, I have to fucking free them?
Why not?
Free James Brown. James Brown took a shotgun and unloaded it into a police car. Fuck James Brown. Free Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson puts kids' asses up to his face. Free the juice. OJ lopped off 2 people's heads like a fucking homemade guillotine. If that Akita could have talked, he would have been in jail 10 years ago. They would have put that dog on the stand. That nigga did it. That dog had blood on. The dog's all mad. He's got blood on his little fruity feet.
Oh,
you know the Akitas.
That's why I needed that coffee. Jay just had
just woke up.
A big glass of his act.
Right.
No.
God damn.
That fruity Akita could have put OJ away. But it's stupid. I hate Akitas. The tail curls forward, so you got to stare at their asshole all day. And they know it. And their hind hair, their leg on their hind leg is always poofed out. There's always loose chains and shit stuck to their ass. It's never clean. There's always a mint from the diner. Oh, shut up.
That's funny.
You're going to be in Poughkeepsie? Tell the date. I don't want you off the grid. You're too funny, bro.
March 27th and 28th.
What's up with that? We have to have an intervention with you. You can't go off the grid.
Why are you doing only 2 days in Poughkeepsie? What else are they doing?
I don't know.
Is that a Friday, Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday?
No, that's
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Friday. Whatever
farted?
Friday and Saturday is.
Did you fart?
Yeah. I was trying to get
Oh, Jesus.
You know what?
You
Not
laughed
bad.
too hard and you popped one
I'll
out?
be honest with you, actually not bad.
I was doing it when fucking the ink girl was in there. I just
Smells like
like her stars were running.
over there. It smells like watermelon.
it smells like fall meat. It smells like soy duck.
It's not bad. It's nice. I'm like, not bad. Mike and the Mad Dog.
It's a little sweet.
Patrice O'Neill farted. We're going to be back on the fan in the flesh.
Well, he's vegetarian now. So.
We was talking about Jay, and you guys said Jay did the best something in the business.
Oh, my God.
The
there's a
only
bunch of them.
something.
Well, one of the
You know what's
impressions.
good about Jay's impressions? And
Your rosary's backwards. Could you turn it around for me? It's making me nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, the fucking
Please show a little respect, officer.
Oh, the Colin Quinn is.
Colin's great.
Colin?
No, there was one, though.
You want to fight, officer?
Not the Christopher Walken
Get
thing.
the hell out of my
We've
house.
been down that road. There's a newer one.
Tracy?
He does obscure
Chris Penn?
fucking
Norm
things that are
Macdonald?
really good, man. Obscure impressions are the best thing.
Norm
in the world.
MacDonald?
Would you say would you put he's another one that's YouTube is rare with guys that do impressions that do good ones are funny motherfuckers at the same time. It's very rare. But would you put yourself up against what's the guy? The dude from TBS.
Oh, Caliendo?
Yeah, would you
I declared war on him a while ago. I wanted like a Biggie Tupac thing going.
Who's better?
came on our
Who do you
show
think
and
is
declared
as
war.
good or better? When you
I
go,
think
wanna fuck
I'm
with
better
him?
because I make up...
anybody who does it. I think the best impression I've ever seen was Roger Kabler. It was the best I
That's
saw.
where I learned to do watching him.
Roger Kabler?
Yeah.
I thought
I don't
Roger
know this
Kabler
guy.
was the
No, but
best.
he was too crazy for
the best.
for life.
Really?
I'd be surprised if he's still alive.
How about Aries Spears? Would you go up against Aries?
No.
not go up against
What?
not Aries, but you think you're as good as him in
As an impressionist? Who does he do? Star Jones?
What does he do?
he does Shaq. He does.
Just makes his eye go a little funny.
But that's what he does.
So I mean, look, I just did it in my fucking sleep. What are you talking about? I do a lot of fucking favors for you, don't I?
Jace declared war on all these guys. Patrice, don't you understand?
Bill Walton broke the code of the big man. Wow. That's code 22.7. Those below do not criticize those above.
In his sleep.
I got 4 rings. He's got 1. So he needs to shut his mouth.
Do that,
There you go.
Patrice.
Motherfucker, I don't have to.
Name other black people.
Yeah, let's go.
Want to hear my Chris Tucker?
That don't. Yeah.
That doesn't count?
But it doesn't count.
Because you don't have to know English.
All right, Denzel.
I can't do Denzel. But I saw a guy on YouTube do it. He was phenomenal.
Morgan Freeman.
All right, you got me.
See, I'm not gonna go the easy route where it's like people do a man, you know, the Chris Tucker.
Oh, I don't even say words.
What's it?
Go ahead, Chris Tucker.
Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Baby, baby, radio. Bye, man. Man. We be letting you know. Beep, beep, beep. Motherfucker sounds like traffic. He's terrible.
Terrible.
Because you're too heavy to laugh that hard.
Really? That's good, right?
Beep, beep, man.
You do Rock? I know you must do a Chris Rock. You got to.
No, he's like my favorite comic, though.
You don't do a Chris Rock?
Well, all I can do with him is like regurgitate what he already says. But my favorite thing about doing impressions is creating my own act for those people.
Okay.
Like, I hate when people do an impression of somebody
Just
and do
doing
something
what
that
they
they
do in a
say.
movie or something,
like when Caliendo does Seinfeld, he's like, "What's wrong with people?"
Yeah.
Well, I've heard Jerry Seinfeld say that.
I think Caliendo's the one that's the John Madden.
Well, here's a guy who jumps, he goes higher, and he runs like.
Did you do that before him though? Did you
No, I'm
already
just
do
doing
that?
when you say them, I just do them.
But he fucking no one does a fucking Madden like that.
I just did it.
It was pretty good.
Fuck that.
No, he does
Fuck
he does a really good Bush.
Who?
Caliendo.
He does.
He does a really good Bush.
And he does a good Al Pacino. And
On
I
the phone,
understand that
it's
shit.
good.
You know what?
No, he does.
Pacino too.
How about young Pacino? How about fucking Dog Day?
and does young.
We're Vietnam veterans. We don't mind killing. That don't mean nothing to us.
And does the young.
It's Tyne Daly from Cagney and Lacey.
No, I
Same
just
voice.
do the young Al Pacino with the broken jaw.
Yeah.
What if he's a dirty cop? He was a bad cop. We have people on the papers.
You know, you gotta have the broken jaw
The
one.
broken jaw. Look, we'll go someplace. Here's all right. Dog Day afternoon.
Okay.
NW play all the hits. Well, you got a boss. Why am I talking to you then? How about his boyfriend? You want to talk to him? You talk to him. He'll kill me.
I always with the robe.
Why,
Closing the robe.
Leon? Why now? When things are going so well, I did everything. Uppers, downers,
Is there a
screamers.
Harvey Keitel?
You're kidding.
I'm asking.
You haven't heard the Harvey? That's a big one.
You've never heard me do Harvey Keitel?
And the thing is, I'm not asking
You don't
him,
listen to our show.
is there a Harvey Keitel?
Sniznap.
Is there a Harvey Keitel?
Oh, yeah.
Oops.
There is a Harvey
Is he
Keitel.
able to be have an impression done of him?
Oh,
You know
hell
what I mean?
yeah.
What
All right,
movie?
what's the Harvey Keitel?
Bad Lieutenant?
Bad Lieutenant.
Gentlemen, the series must go 7 games. The revenue money alone. Between those two towns, there's no jobs in this town, is there?
Can you do that?
motherfucker! Come on, Daniel's eyes. Good eye, you nigga cocksucker! Whip, 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 whip. I like when he's smoking crack in the hallway and
Now he's Michael Winslow.
and the guy, his crack dealer goes, you know, that shit's gonna kill you. And Keitel goes, what kind of businessman are you? You can't even back your own product. Women get raped every day. Now this one wears a penguin suit. They put up a reward. The church is a racket. What the fuck's wrong with you? Are you a Catholic? I'm a Catholic. I'm blessed. You know, this guy will blow up your fucking house with your family in it. Good. He'd be doing me a fucking favor. Say the goddamn words. Who's gonna be okay? Say the goddamn words.
Wait, what's that from?
Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah, it was a
God
good one.
damn, now
Ghost
I'm
Dad.
on some fucking...
Excuse me, are you a doctor? Then you admit your medical opinion means nothing.
Why can't you do a Denzel?
Because I don't know.
He hasn't tried, really.
Dean does a great...
Denzel's hard.
Dean Edwards, right?
Dean, yeah.
He's
he
a
does
good
great
impression.
Denzel's a rough one, man.
Dean does a great
It's
Tracy
kinda-
Morgan.
it's
Forrest
kinda
Whitaker.
Generic.
I got, you know what, I'm being an asshole because he did do Forrest Whitaker and a Harvey Keitel.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is a big deal.
I can do Ina, the barefoot contessa from the Food Network. I'm trying to get as obscure as as obscure as possible. I sound like my son. Daddy, I'm trying to be as obscure as possible.
You're gonna be okay!
Say the goddamn words!
You're gonna be okay!
Do you ever say the goddamn words?
No, that's the only one we got on that, unfortunately.
You're gonna be okay!
Hey, does the son have a sense of humor yet?
It's terrible. Yeah, he's a scientist. He's not like a particularly. He'll go, Daddy,
to hear something funny? What's 2 plus 2? I'll go, what? He'll say, cookie. And I'll just stare at him. But I don't like go, oh, that's great. I look at him like, that's terrible.
That's awful. That's a great way to raise kids. Just be so adult with them.
Just like
that joke stunk.
You can maybe mix that in the middle, but I wouldn't do it up top or at the end. Like, you can blend it in, at like minute 11. Just say it as an aside while you sip your coffee.
Don't open it with that.
Second show Friday, you could say that after you ask a waitress for coffee. What's the name of the club in Poughkeepsie?
Bananas.
Bananas. Now, is it Friday, Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday?
Friday, Saturday.
Yeah. Now, who's there? Why aren't you there Sunday?
I don't know.
He wants to rest. He's trying to get his chick pregnant. So he needs Sunday. Let's take a break and regroup.
Let's take a goddamn break.
Jay Moore, first time in studio in like 2 years. Last time you were in, you were naked. You don't do the naked thing anymore, right, Jay?
No. But that's right. I'm a CBS employee, man. I got to play straight list. I already dropped 2 N-bombs.
Gary Unmarried, of course, on CBS. Okay. That's why Jay's in New York City.
I stand by them.
I'm here.
I stand by them.
Oh, by the way, tomorrow our live St. Patrick's Day broadcast, Connolly's 47th and Madison. See things.
Kevin Connolly from Entourage?
No.
Good guest. Be right back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're just talking about comedies.
Hey, how's your place doing?
Which one?
F.H. Riley's.
It's kicking. It's really good.
Good.
And a lot of restaurants closed in Huntington because of the economy, so those people are starting to push toward FH.
But not myopes.
No, we're doing all right. Well, my brother, he knows what he's doing. I mean, all I do is push people in that direction, and then he keeps them with the food and the service and all that shit. We were just talking about comedies. Step Brothers.
There's no spanking scene in Step Brothers.
Is there a spanking scene in Step Brothers? Anybody?
He takes away the TV, and they go, this is bullshit. It's fucking Shark Week.
There were some funny...
This house is a fucking prison! And the other guy goes, on planet bullshit! And the other guy goes, in the universe of sucks camel dick!
Jay just said before we went on air, I gotta set this up, that Step Brothers was the funniest comedy you've ever seen in recent years.
No, ever.
Caddyshack?
Funnier. Way funnier.
I love Caddyshack.
I love Caddyshack. It used to be The In-Laws was the funniest, funniest movie
one
that
of the
had ever
greatest
been
comedies
made.
ever.
And then when you tell people that and they go, the old one or the remake, and then you get in a fist fight.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
the
remake was...
Run? No, Midnight Run's not up there with you?
I hate the other bounty hunter character, and I think it's completely unnecessary. Watch your cigarettes around this guy.
Oh, that guy, yeah.
He's just there. Talk about somebody that could have been edited out of a movie. Look at Elton Brand coming out with her new shirt. That is a big dude in the paint. You do not want to post up on Tyra. I did that show. It was like standing next to Fred Gwynn. I swear her makeup, she was like green.
She looks like a tranny, right?
She's a giant.
She used to be so effing hot, but now...
I was on Jimmy Kimmel with her.
Yeah.
And she says to me during the commercial break, she goes, everyone in my dressing room was like, girl, that Jay Moore is fine. I'm like, all right, well, let's see what happens. Let's get some, she's probably hanging out with a bunch of hot models.
Yeah.
I go in there, I'm like, and I go in her dressing room, like, by mistake, like, just taking off my jacket, like, here I am, my dressing room. All gay guys. Like, hey, how you doing? So you didn't know I did Tracy?
I absolutely didn't know, because I know, again, Dean does Tracy also.
Dean Edwards he's got a
I gotta
great
call
Tracy.
this guy out now.
I have to
He's
put
got a great
I
Tracy.
might-
You Forrest Whitaker?
I will put Dean's
Can we find
Tracy.
Dean right now? You got Dean's number?
No.
Let's do the challenge right now. Jay Moore versus Dean Edwards.
But only
Tracy
certain
Morgan
things.
showdown.
I know. Dean does a tremendous Tracy Morgan.
But Dean's black.
That you don't get points, motherfucker, for that shit.
Well, how many white people are you doing?
Nothing.
How many white people does Dean do?
I don't fucking do impressions.
How many white people does Dean do?
I think Dean
Does he do the?
a lot
I know.
of-
No, fuck that.
How
I
do
know.
we find
I
Dean?
know a white guy Dean does. He does the white guy in every black guy's act. Hey, pal, how are you?
No.
Look out, Maggie.
Yeah,
Here
I'm
come the
gonna mow
Negroes.
my lawn.
Get back in the car. Here come the Negroes,
But
Maggie.
that's how you guys sound. But
That's not
the
how he
thing
sounds.
is-
That's how fucking Tony Gwynn sounds.
No, that's how you guys
That's how
sound.
Tony Dungy sounds. That's how Romeo Crennel sounds.
You're from Jersey, but
We
there's
don't
some
sound
white
like
guys
that.
who sound just like that.
Every guy. That's how black guys sound.
What?
That's how Brian Gumble sounds.
That's not true.
Tell me why.
That's him. That's him trying to be white. That's his impression. That's not an impression, but that's like.
And Greg Gumbel, he's trying to be white too, just all
No,
24/7.
he's just trying to not scare people.
Tony Gwynn. I just try to hit the baseball as best as I can and go to the Hall of Fame in 5 years. Fucking Cal Ripken sounds like a dick-holding brother compared to Tony Gwynn.
I'll put Dean's Tracy up against your Tracy.
Well, let's get Dean on the
Does he
phone.
does he do like
got his
actual things, or does he just regurgitate Tracy stuff?
No, he fucking.
Oh.
He does little inside hilarious like shit that's Tracy, like inner, really like he knows Tracy, so he can just watch.
Someone
her.
out there has got Dean's number. Just tell Dean to call our show.
I
or
know
something.
you legendary. You like Richard Pryor with the gold shoes on, choking out the big man on the 17th floor. I'm gonna fuck with Patrice now. I miss my
Keep going.
I miss my daughter.
Let me close my eyes.
I miss my daughter with a doo-doo pamper. Doo-doo pamper, big girl. I want a big girl with a doo-doo pamper. I miss my daughter with a doo-doo pamper. You gotta say it over and over if you want to be Tracy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Jay Moore's my uncle.
What? Fucking good, man. Pamper is.
But you had to close your eyes to make it good.
I thought because you're looking at Jay's giant face. I'm
Peyton Manning now.
I'm trying
Number 18.
Pamper.
Jay Manning.
I thought Tracy was in the fucking room for a second.
Well, then there you have it.
Where's Dean's
And
impression?
you got to admit, I
Dean's
grew up talking like this. How are you, fella? Fucking stupid black comics. Black comics stink. They're so terrible. You ever see a white motherfucker take a shit? I'm taking a shit now. Here I go. Plop. Oh, look out. But the niggas be like, I'm shitting. Fuck it.
Walking across the stage with the stick up his ass walk.
Hi, everybody. How are ya? How are ya? Hiya, pal. Hiya, fella. How are ya? How are ya? And then black guys will always go, you know, the white man keeps us back and holds us down. Like, that's the fucking guy holding you back? Yeah. Why do you make me sound a little more spooky? No offense. Why do you make me sound like a pirate? Like, I can't give you the apartment. We never read your application. Instead of like, hi, sorry, I can't give you a gated community home. Sorry. Sorry, fella. I'm holding you back. I'm the most powerful race in the world. I'm retarded. I'm so retarded that you're being held back.
That's exactly true.
That is very Def Jam 92, though. No,
I don't know about
black
that.
comics don't do that anymore.
What?
I don't know about that.
Holy shit.
Go to Caroline's there.
Watch Chappelle now.
Chappelle's doing that.
When he's not looking at himself in the mirror in the back of the room. Have you ever seen a guy that likes to look at himself more on stage?
I haven't talked
You know
about
what he
that
is?
since.
He's a sore winner.
That's a good.
That's a
deep thought.
fucking.
That's
My wife said.
That's it right there.
Because you know what he is? He's a sore winner.
Hey,
Jesus.
Jay, I got to remind
Very
you,
poignant.
we're going to get Dean Edwards on for the Tracy Morgan Showdown, but I got to remind Jay the Seinfeld thing.
Oh,
I'm curious about this, because I'm kind of with you on this.
But tell him to set it up, though.
No, I know.
Seinfeld will
We're going to. I just had to remind him that he wanted to do this.
Thank you, sweetie. Seinfeld can do like he can really talk about anything, and people just because it's Seinfeld and they paid $100 a ticket will be like, "It's so funny, it's so true because it's like everyday stuff." Now that's my impression of a white lady.
Now this theory, my white impression is That's when I do a white guy. I go,
But stay with the Seinfeld thing, because what Jay
What do you got, a pipe and an ascot?
yes, it's more like the
what Jay's saying though, because he's Jerry Seinfeld, he gets a lot of wiggle
So what
room,
you're saying is
and
Jerry
he's saying he's not a
stinks.
funny guy, right?
Well, I think I know he's funny. I know he's funny. I'm just saying he gets a lot of wiggle room.
Right.
Like what? Name something.
Well, we need a scenario. Like
Just name a product.
Procter and Gamble.
That's a company.
That's a company. Tide,
Socks.
Snuggies.
Snuggies.
What are those?
Pampers.
You don't know what a Snuggie is? Where have you been?
Snuggies been being sold
ready?
during the Christmas season.
No, just tell me what they are.
White women's
It's the
uniform.
blanket with sleeves.
Seinfeld talking. What's the deal?
White women's uniform. Uggs.
What's the deal with white
do
women?
you?
Uggs.
I want to wear boots, but I don't want to be troubled with laces. If I can find something that's a bit like a slipper and a sock, put it on my feet, and look like a complete moron, then maybe I could wear Uggs. I don't know, that wasn't the best example. I want to wear boots, but I don't want to be bothered with laces. How about an Ugg? This is the shoe wear for the laziest people on the planet. I want to wear boots. I want my feet to be warm, but I don't want to tie anything. I want my feet warm. I want to hit the streets, but I don't want to be slowed down by tying anything when I get up in the morning.
Wait, I'll help you along.
You would totally no. I absolutely see what you're talking about.
This is what the crowd
people
does.
would be howling at that.
Do a little more, because I got the crowd for you.
Oh, okay. What's the deal with socks? I want to wear shoes, but I don't want my feet inside my shoe. I need a buffer, a DMZ, between my actual foot and the shoe. And what's going on with black women?
Which you would
Black
never
women-
fucking say this is completely.
Oh, no.
You'll
Black
never say
women-
anything
Never
like
go
that.
here.
What's the deal with black women and their wigs? If a white woman wears a wig to work, the entire office says, I think she's sick. Let's hit the button there, dummy. Black women wear a different wig every day. You know, that's amazing. Yesterday, your hair was 4 inches shorter. Now, today, it's nice and long. I never understood hats. I don't wear hats. I'm not a hat-wearing person. It just seems odd to me that I want to go out and walk around town, but I don't want anyone to see my head. If I'm comfortable,
He's kind of making a point.
if I'm comfortable enough with the company I keep, if I go to a fancy place, then, and only then, will I take the hat off and let people see my head.
Is he nailing it? He's nailing it.
I don't know. It's not, I'm not. I've done it much better.
But
It's more.
I'm getting the point, though.
It's so bizarre. I love Patrice. He's my uncle. You want to hear a good Tracy story?
Yeah.
Me and Tracy are at the Boston Comedy Club, and he comes up to me afterwards. He goes, "Yo, Jay Moores." I don't know why brothers always put an S at the end of my name. Oh shit, you that actor, Jay Moores. Jay Moores, you want to go get nice? So I go, yeah. So we go out down by like the fire station down there, and he pulls a big joint out, and he can't light it. He's like, "Yo, big man, give me some shelter. Open your coat up for me." So I open up my coat, and he's bending down. Looks like he's blowing me, and he's like lighting a joint. And he gives it to. He smokes like half of. This is a true story. He gives it to me, and I smoke it, and it feels like glass is going down my throat, and I vomit like instantly. And I go, "What the fuck was that?" And he goes, "Oh, you never smoked PCP before? You never smoked Sherm? You didn't smell it?" Okay.
Holy shit.
So I'm not a fag. We finished the joint, right? And then for like an hour, we're just walking around the village, and we're punching cars. Like, we're just walking up and down, like, Waverly, just punching up fucking cars. Like, you gotta get yourself a Mercury. So he takes me to that club, Life, on Bleecker, I think it is. And it's the all-black club that's downstairs, and I'm the only white guy in there. I mean, you know, you've been there. It's like since they signed the fire permit. I'm the only white guy that's been in there. Okay. And I am high. I mean, I never smoked that shit before. Like, I'm crazed.
He gave you unbeknownst to you.
You didn't smell it? You didn't smell it?
You didn't smell the PCP.
Smell it.
You never smoked Sherm? Like, that's with his hand to his mouth? You didn't smell it? I miss my daughter, Jay Moore. You don't have a daughter, by the way. I miss my daughter. She's a big girl with a doodle pepper. You know I miss my daughter, Patrice O'Neal. Yeah. I remember Patrice when his name was Johnny Carson. It don't matter. It don't have to make sense. It doesn't with him. Jay Moore's my uncle. So he takes me to Life, and he orders Dom Perignon for, like, every woman in this place. So he gives out, like, 60 bottles of Dom Perignon. And I had just come from some bizarre gig, and I was wearing a suit. No tie, but, like, a suit. And the waiter comes over and puts the check in front of me because he thinks I'm, like, fucking Tracy's accountant or something because I'm the only white guy in there. Tracy goes, "Yo, what the fuck is that? That's racism. I'm the rich nigga in here." He takes his fucking shirt off and punches the waiter in the face. The waiter goes, like, feet up in the air. Out, like, gone. Like, there was just some waiter, like, putting a check down, just bow. "I'm the rich nigga over there." Bow. And then the bouncers come out, and they just start fucking Donnybrook-ing Tracy, like, stomping. And I heard the word nigger, and I run out of the club. Because I'm on PCP, I might have said it.
Yeah.
So, you know, ever, like, do acid, and you're like, I can't believe I said all of that out loud. So I'm on the sidewalk, like, just standing there, like, I have no idea, like, how to behave alone on PCP, because I've only had, like, this Batman and Robin relationship with my first PCP experience with Tracy. So I'm just standing on the sidewalk waiting. Then finally, they, you know, it's downstairs, that club. They grab him by the ass of his pants and his neck. Like, he's naked. He's got no shirt on. And they throw him up the steps. Oof. Like, airborne. And this is Big Tracy. And he lands on the sidewalk.
That's when he was big.
Yeah, and they throw his fucking shirt at him, and it lands on his head like a cartoon. And he stands up, and he goes, "Yeah." That's how you get out of paying for the check, Jay Moores. And he walks to the fucking 4th Street subway and goes in it. Just walks down the street like the Incredible Hulk.
Wow.
With his shirt over his shoulder. That's how you get out of paying for the check, Jay Moores.
They gave him the old
It don't matter. It doesn't matter.
Fucking
Holy shit.
I miss the blue genie Kool-Aid. You drink it with a crazy straw. Don't scratch my yellow Lamborghini. That's canary yellow in the honeycomb hideout. You can ride out.
I might have to.
Fuck, I'll take Dean Edwards. I'll give him a big old kiss.
You're all in, right?
I love Dean Edwards. Dean Edwards is my aunt.
The more he's doing Tracy, the more the coffee's kicking in.
I get stuck in Tracy.
He's Tracy.
Sometimes my wife will say, "Do you need to go calm down?" My wife will say that to me. Honey, do you need to go calm down? Can you stop? I'll be like, I don't want to. All right, I'll stop.
Tracy said
No, I said that to her.
I'm like, I have no idea what the fuck
It
Tracy's
don't matter.
talking
It's
about.
like Richard Pryor with the gold shoes on. They shot 2 shows that night. Huey Newton was in seat 5F.
Pointed him out.
There's white people in here. I gotta be careful. Shit. I'm a doo-doo pamper. We can ride out to the honeycomb hideout.
Was y'all on SNL together?
No.
You were gone before he got there?
I was there very quickly.
Fuck.
I
You were there.
remember Jay
He was not there when you were there?
playing I remember Jay playing a crew member on the ship on the submarine.
Me and Attell.
Yeah.
And all we did is grab each other's packages the whole sketch.
It's hysterical to watch.
big
You're those striped shirts and the big tentacles are coming by, and you're playing grab dick with David Tell.
Yeah, because we were so humiliated. Like, no, you guys are in the sketch.
Yeah, you're in it. You don't say a word.
You see your name at the top of the sketch, like who's in the sketch, and then you're flipping through, like, I don't have any lines in here. And then you rehearse, and you just stand by a window, and a tentacle comes in and wraps around you.
Did you leave that? You left? Or did you let you go?
June 20th, we'll let you know if you're picked up for another season. And then on June 20th, they go, all right, we're going to need another week to let you know. And you go, okay. And then they go, we're going to need another week to let you go. And then the 3rd time I said, I don't, forget it. I don't want to go back.
So
it's, who knows?
That bit with the fucking sportscaster that just played the backwards clips. That was so fucking.
Put a 10 on that circus.
I was watching that one and just laughing my ass off like an idiot. Going, that is. I don't know why, but it's hysterical.
I did a sportscaster and he just played sports highlights, but
it was like the highlight reel.
I altered the footage, so it was like a tennis match, but I did it fast forward. I was like, whoa! Look at these two guys going crazy. And
the guy
the basketball game was the hockey game was upside down.
Yeah.
I go, whoa! Put a 10 on that circus.
They're on the ceiling.
I forgot about that. And then Scottie Pippen takes a shot, and then I just freeze it. I go, and the ball gets stuck in the air. Whoa!
What was
It's
that,
an amazing highlight.
93.
Oh shit, that was
93 you was on SNL.
Yeah.
Fucking 16 years ago.
What the fuck?
You was on SNL.
God damn, that's a while ago.
Hey, look what they've done without me. Nothing. Oh, wait.
When did you start? In 90?
Start what?
The business.
87. I was 16 years old.
That was the thing back then. Him, Chappelle, everybody started before they was fucking
Allowed to,
adults.
yeah.
I bought Dave Chappelle his first beer. Here's the problem. Here's my fundamental flaw with Chappelle's act.
Do you do a Chappelle?
I do a Chappelle. Here's my problem with Chappelle's act. Look, for the record, I don't want anybody spinning this anyway.
Oh,
Dave Chappelle is fucking hilarious. The end. Okay?
Cut that out of the replay.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's fucking douchebags that listen to you.
Yeah.
Fucking what an absolute bunch of cocksuckers that listen to you two. Wow, no wonder you hate them.
I'm not gonna argue.
No, just, and by the way, I gotta get Steve Carlesi. I need a couple home phone numbers from a few folks. I gotta pay a couple visits while I'm in town. Yeah, it's nice. Nice photo you put up. Fucking cocksucker.
Fucking wrap him in the head.
Fucking mutt you. What were we talking about?
Chappelle.
Oh, shit, yeah, Chappelle.
Chappelle is a guy that does the white voice, the white guy, the goofy white guy go-to punchline. But the problem with Chappelle is he does his regular punchlines in the same white voice. You know why they don't take black people hostage? I'll tell you. we're bad bargaining chips. And then he does a white guy voice. He goes, so my friend says, Dave. And then his white guy voice is so completely out of the realm of what could actually be happening that I know it's not true whatsoever. Like, my friend says, Dave, we're gonna get pulled over. Dave. Like, you fucking drive around with a guy like that? Really? That's your friend? Your friend?
That's actually close to Neil Brennan.
No, it's not. With Bonnie McFarlane?
Oh, shit. Neil Brennan.
No, I'm calling Bonnie McFarlane, Neil Brennan.
Oh,
Shut up, stupid. My daughter's beautiful. I went to sushi. What the fuck happened to Rich Voss's career?
He's getting
your fucking show.
He's getting beat up now in comedy clubs.
He had a couple karate kicks the other night. He fought some
guy rushed the stage. Yeah, threw a glass at him and rushed the stage.
That was it.
No, it helped him. Like Ralphie May, like there's a few people like that got
Mordell has something.
Yeah,
going
there's
on.
a bunch of people that got up on their feet because of it. And then Rich Voss parlayed it for a little while.
I don't think Ralphie's big thing. I think Ralphie's big thing was the fat show, the show he lost weight.
Oh, he did Celebrity Fit Club.
I think that one did him
pretty
more
big.
than
How much did Ralphie lose on that show? Let's be honest here.
Some pocket change.
Who did the biggest from your show, from that show? Who you think had the most successful career to date?
I would say strictly revenue. I would say Ralphie, because he's always on the road and he's always pulling it in. I would say revenue-wise, it'd be Ralphie.
Not fame-wise.
I don't think anyone really. Who do you think?
No.
Hey everybody, this is Dave Chappelle, and all my punchlines, for some reason, I do in a white voice. I went up to Harlem. It was 3 o'clock in the morning, and I saw a baby selling weed. I said, "Hey, baby, get out of here! Selling weed." Like you look. Are you laughing because you
I'm
realize?
laughing as I just realized he was done. Like I
That was it. That's all you got. That's all you got on that one.
But do you know what I mean? Because we're bad bargaining chips, Robin Harris. Anyway.
Jay is a fucking asshole.
I'm an asshole. You're a fucking asshole. I'm an asshole.
That's what.
You called me a nigger.
Oh my god.
That's why you gotta laugh.
That's what love is.
No, I know. How am I an asshole? No, how am I an asshole?
Jay, it fucks with people.
Robin Harris is dead. How did I fuck with him?
You fucking with Dave Chappelle.
No, I'm just mentioning the other clowns. I love Robin Harris.
Exactly.
They don't take no black people hostage. We're bad bargaining chips. Give me some goddamn Gaddafi. You see black people on the plane, they walk right off saying, "Me no goddamn hostage." I'm a hostage. I'm fucking everything in Beirut.
Best comic right now.
George,
on the road.
well, George Carlin was the
No, not
greatest.
Carlin. Like just normal
the man.
motherfuckers. I try to find out a normal motherfucker.
Zach Galifianakis. Funniest guy.
Who?
Zach Galifianakis. He's like a genius. He's like Stephen Wright. He plays piano. Just says like,
I'm gonna YouTube that
I
shit.
think I've seen that guy.
bring up Zach Galifianakis. You bring me joy. He makes videos. Oh, Kanye West. Zach Galifianakis, Kanye West. He's like a goofy white guy with a crazy beard, and he'll just lip sync entire fucking hip hop videos.
I know Zach. I know Zach,
Zach?
but I was just.
You got a hell of a poker face, bro. You just looked at me like.
I thought he was joking. I didn't expect Zach Galifianakis to come out.
I think he's hilarious. He makes me.
I'm not. I'm
I like
not
that
upset
kid.
with
I like
I'm
that kid
just
Dimitri
surprised.
Martin a lot. On the Comedy Central show.
Really?
I just like that stuff. I like stuff that
I'm very surprised.
I like stuff that I didn't see coming.
I'm very surprised. I'm only surprised because you're more traditionally funny.
I see it all coming.
You don't
now.
like Dimitri? Patrice?
I just don't.
He says,
I don't laugh. I laugh at fucking funny.
you know who
And again, this is a mistake.
Attell is my favorite.
Attell is funny.
Attell is my absolute, like, if he's at Caroline's, I have to go see him, and I'm powerless while I'm in the room. Like, I cry laughing. And that's rare.
Attell is a funny, like, when I say that, it's like Dimitri is like I go, oh, okay, it's just funny to me is a good,
this
it's a
dude.
good laugh. like not like getting it.
Nick DiPaolo's funny too. I like Nick.
You got sound done there.
It's more of a visual, unfortunately.
Well, yeah.
It's just a guy reenacting
Yeah.
There's only 3 shots in a rap video.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. He's on his
What
time.
comics do you love right now?
I think
Besides your fucking girlfriend Dean.
I think Corey's one of the funniest.
I like
dudes
Corey a
walking
lot.
around.
I like Corey a lot.
I like Regan.
Yeah, Brian's
I love
hilarious.
Brian Regan.
Mike
Yeah.
Regan.
Fucking hilarious.
Who I sit and I just watch, and I always go just like if I could sit and I just enjoy without being an asshole, like without being a comic, is hard.
Regan and Attell are guys like I can watch,
Attell's-
and I'm not I know what you mean. Like I'm not a comic. I sit there and I just go.
Yeah,
I
you
just laugh like a
enjoy.
fan.
You don't
Just
have to.
get
I don't dig through the shit.
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh, I
or
see
like-
what he does here. Yeah, okay, I get it. Like it's a few.
Have you guys noticed Attell's got like this new character? I don't know if it's new, but like he's kind of gone into it. It's the audience doesn't know how much he hates them. So he
Well, that's from that fucking from
Insomniac.
Insomniac,
because
and
they all want him to drink
his
and like
fucking audience was got awful. His
so he'll
audience got
just
awful.
like, but if you're in the audience and he knows you're in the audience, he'll look over and go, "Yes, play me a tune," or like just say something so bizarre to you, and he lets you know like this is the worst fucking
I hate
possible.
these
I cannot
motherfuckers.
believe my life is this stage right now. They actually made the stage smaller at Caroline's to fit more of these morons here. Yes, this is illicit behavior. Like he'll just look at you dead in the
That
eye
fucker
out of
is
nowhere.
funny, man.
He really is.
Yes.
He really is a funny dude.
Where's Dean Edwards?
We couldn't get him. Well, we don't have his contact info, unfortunately.
That's good.
That would have been a good way to wrap up today.
You got nice producers.
Well,
You know how weird it is to get a an itinerary for like press, and it's like Rachel Ray, The View, CBS Morning Show, and it goes, "Your contact is Steve Carlesi." Like Steve's my contact.
yeah.
And then I called him, and he doesn't answer, and his outgoing message is like some cartoon music.
Right.
You meet David? Intern David?
Yeah, he's a sweet boy.
You like him?
I mean, I just said hi to him. What's not to like?
David.
You want David for like one moment?
You'd all be
Why?
dead if it wasn't for my son David.
Hey, David, you know Jay Moore?
Yeah, we met. He was very nice, David.
No, I mean, do you know of him?
David got a haircut.
Yeah, I see that. David.
Explain, Dave. What have I missed about David?
Yes, I know of Jay Moore, yes.
He's,
I
What's the
know who
matter,
he is.
David?
what's wrong, David?
Nothing's wrong at all. I'm
You
just saying
seem a little
I know who he
snippy
is.
today. You seem a little snippy.
David, I just told him that I met you and you were a very nice boy.
Yes, thank you so much. That's very nice of you.
It's like a shidduch when we met.
Yeah.
Isn't he perfect for Hollywood? For casting?
Oh,
He's
behind the
perfect.
scenes.
David? I think you're asking David
for real.
about me.
Oh, no, well...
Aren't you
yeah.
impressed that I said shidduch, puppy?
Yes, I'm very impressed.
What do you know about Jay Moore?
I know a lot about
I know
him.
you killed my Lord and Savior.
Uh-oh.
I know I'm a dyed-in-the-wool Catholic. You got some splaining to do, Pontius. No, I'm kidding with you, David.
Give us the
know.
rundown of Jay Moore. What do you know about him?
He's a good man, David.
He's a good guy.
I like that.
Comedian, actor, former host
That's
of
generic.
former host of Last Comic Standing.
What's the name
Creator.
of what's the name of the
Creator
show
of Last
right
Comic
now?
Standing.
What's that?
The show he's on right now. What's
Gary
the name?
Unmarried.
Well, there you go.
Did you go to yeshiva? Where'd you go to school?
Sure.
Really?
No, not a yeshiva, not an Orthodox one, no.
Who does other comedians over the years say Jay looks just like? What other comedians? When we talk, we say Jay looks just like this person.
Looks like.
Yes. Just see how deep you know.
That I not
What
sure
other
of.
comic do I look like?
No.
Like
What
Larry Burkhead?
No, what the comedians say you look like when we say you look like somebody.
Wow, I don't even know where you're going with this.
I know Larry Burkhead.
I don't know that.
I'm
I
sure
can't
this will
answer
be
that one.
flattering.
No. Go
A
ahead.
lady comes up to me at Starbucks. She goes, "Are you Matthew McConaughey?" And I looked at her and went, "Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm fucking Matthew McConaughey. Don't you see how fucking hot I am with Costa Rican pussy dripping off of my body? You dumb, stupid chai latte moron. That's me. I'm naked with bongos, smoking grass in Malibu on a 55th Street Yes, I'm Matthew McConaughey. You nailed it, sweetheart.
Oh, fuck.
You might as well come up to me and go, "Are you Alan Thicke?"
What does he look? Who does he look
I
like
can't
to
answer
you?
that. I don't know.
Who does he look like
Patrice,
to
you're
you?
talking about a specific actor or comedian that he looks like?
Well, who do you think he looks like then? Let's just
Yeah,
go
where
with
were
that.
you going, Patrice? Where were you going with that?
Yeah,
I'm
no
going
one knows.
nowhere.
What
We
do
just,
I look like?
I don't know
You
who
look like
he looks
Marion
like.
Jones's husband.
We just One day
That was hilarious.
One day we sat around.
That was
If you're in
hilarious.
the sports world, that is very funny.
One day we sat around and said, Jay Moore looks like Eric Stoltz from Mask.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
I've seen that.
That's old.
All right.
Yeah.
Like I have deformities on my face.
No, you just got like a cured Eric Stoltz.
I know Keith was there when you said that.
I know Keith was there.
Eric Stoltz. Keith was there waiting for his fucking 115 spot for his free fucking shawarma. You guys go there and eat like you're. You guys eat like you're at Le Cirque when you're at the fucking Comedy Cellar. You'll crowd around on a table. You write shit with the fucking chalk on the tables.
That's
Like a
done.
bunch of big shots.
That was years ago. You never heard that, man?
I just said I have heard it.
Yeah,
He said it. David, who does he look like? Who does this Jay Moore look like to you?
Let me do this to my face. I go look
No.
Stop pulling pins out of a map and
Doesn't look like
crying.
Eric's the Mask.
Who does he look like to you?
I don't know. He doesn't really look like anyone.
All right, we're not going to get anything out
He
of
doesn't look like anyone to
David,
me.
how old are you?
26.
What is your thing that they brought you in here like it was going to be a big laugh when David comes in?
Yeah.
What is it? What's your guy? What's your thing? The one guy was no homo. I remember that guy.
Right?
I got rid of him quick, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
I put my. You know what happened that day, Patrice? You were there. When that kid was, what was his name? Bobby?
I don't even remember anymore.
What? Craig.
Greg.
You're saying, is it gay if you see this? Is it gay if you see that? And then he was sitting in that chair, and I came with my pants off, and I put my entire package and asshole on it. I held him down, and I put it on his face and neck. And then I stood up and went, no homo.
No homo.
Like, I basically raped this person. You remember that?
I remember that. That was the last time you were here.
I think he's gushing. He really is a big fan of Jay's.
You
That's
do
what
look
it is.
angry, though, David.
No, I'm not angry at all. I'm a big. You're right, Patrice. I'm
Yeah,
a
he's a big
of
fan.
Jay.
He's just a little.
All right.
Doesn't want to offend Jay.
What makes you a big fan of Jay
I
Moore?
watch his movies. I watched.
What's your favorite Jay Moore movie? Mine, Suicide King. That was
Suicide
My
King.
favorite-
last night.
No.
FX.
That one's
movie.
great.
You still getting checks from that?
Yeah.
My ex-wife will get that one.
Oh,
That
shit.
She worked very hard in that movie.
Are you shitting me? She got the fucking checks to that movie?
I bought her out, though. So
God damn,
I didn't do
but
what you did.
Fuck, dude.
I didn't do what you did.
All right, Dave,
I went
beat
for
it.
the extension.
I wrote a
plan.
check with 2 commas,
Thanks, Dave.
and I washed my hands of it. Speaking of Pontius Pilate, I washed my hands of this woman.
Fuck.
Oh, you don't give up nothing.
I'm done, though.
What?
Nothing to her.
Very soon.
I gave her everything. I gave her everything I had, and I walked out of the lawyer's office. Like, there's no, I don't give her
You don't
any
give her nothing
alimony.
else. But you
Well,
gave
child
her,
support. She lives off child support, probably.
Ugh.
plus the everything you had at the time.
1.6.
Oh.
Like this. That's
There
for
you
you.
go.
And what did you do for yourself?
I started doing Tuesdays at the Irvine Improv, getting the door. I got 100% of the door, and they said, we'll give you 80% of the door. I said, fuck you, you're closed, stupid. Give me 100% of the door. You're closed on Tuesdays. And they said, that's a fair point. They were closed. So I picked the night they were closed so I can get the door. I went out and I fucking made it happen. I didn't sit on my ass like the fucking you-know-whats.
Like the who?
I don't know, people that don't want to work.
Like the Easy, CBS.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this isn't any W.
Yeah, you don't even get to
got
have
a lot to lose.
You don't
these
even
days.
you don't get to have it in your window anymore.
I said, you know people that don't want to work.
Shut
You
your
know,
fucking face. Just drop
you
it.
know what?
I'm helping you.
Look, Corey Holcomb, maybe you think he can fight.
I don't know if he can fight, but I'm just saying it looks like Corey will knock a dude in the head. Talent look like he probably can fight.
Talent? I haven't seen Talent in a while, but I bet he could fight. I was on a basketball team with Talent down at Chelsea Piers.
These are black men looking Opie's
Me
like,
and
who are these
Frosty-
people?
Me and Frosty, me and Frosty were the only white guys on the team. No one will fucking pass the basketball if you play intramural basketball in a mixed race league. Everyone's fucking Dwayne Wade at Chelsea Piers. Like a guy will inbound the ball and then get it right back and then go coast to coast 5-on-1 like, oh, ball, 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 like screaming for the foul. And you're out on the three-point line like, yeah,
Where you supposed to be? Like,
just
like a
ridiculous.
white boy who can't shoot a three-pointer is useless.
That was me. And Frosty can't either, but Frosty's like Bill Walton under the boards. He's
Yeah,
crazy.
Frosty's a beast, man.
He's a beast under the boards. So our first game, I go down and I'm on the three-point line in the corner, and maybe it was Dean. No, who's the little tiny guy? He's on TV now. He's in movies.
Little Kevin.
Kevin.
Hart.
Kevin Hart passed me the ball in the wing, and I put up like this stupid like Kenny Smith shot with this ball, like the knuckleball Kenny Smith shot,
Right,
and I swished it. And then you got to jog up the court like you're cool, but I want to go. Like, you don't understand. I'm a 1% 3-point shooter, and I get halfway up the court, and I hear Frosty go, "Juju, Juju," and I look over, and he goes, "That was hilarious." I'm like, "Shut up, stupid! They don't know. They just think I'm a white guy that's a point guard."
Can you tell me this story that you gave somebody a vitamin B shot?
Jason Steinberg. I didn't give it to him.
Do you know that
That's
people,
what we call steroids.
the
then.
word is they blame you for Jason losing it?
Jason, first of all, Jason.
You got to explain Jason Stein. No one knows.
He's a strange.
I know.
He managed a bunch of you guys.
He manages Rich Voss.
He's still managing Rich? I
No,
thought
I don't
Rich
think
said
so.
goodbye too.
Yeah.
He had a bunch of you guys.
He's nice. He's kind of like the
but
land of broken toys.
And I love the guy
man.
too. We traveled together and all that shit. But it's like, I wanted to always. The story is that
Here's what happened.
He made Jay's a little funny sometimes.
Right.
And that this fucker did something to him to make. That's the
No.
No way.
This is what happened. Jason Steinberg and I met for breakfast. I was going down to my doctor. It was cold and flu season. I sound like David. It was cold and flu season. And I was going down to my doctor, Dr. Frank, who was a mafia doctor, total mob doctor, who would give you like all pills you needed. And he'd bring in, all he wanted was like every once in a while you bring in your girlfriend. He'd go, "JJ, she got a big bush?" That's what he asked. This doctor would ask me, with her standing there, "She got a big bush?" I go, "She got a big bush." He goes, "All right, take these. And he, but don't tell the nurse, she'll charge you. So you get like Xanax and Vicodin, you get whatever you want.
Okay.
Back when I was, using.
All right.
Back when I was using. I wore my tight pants so the doctor would give me more product.
Haven't had a drug or drink in my body in
Thank
23
God I have gambling
years.
to fall back. I look at a black chick checking me out.
Yeah.
He could play Rich Voss records while he's on stage, and he could just lip sync his own shit. The Ashley Simpson of comedy. Rich Voss, what a fucking zilch! Everybody calls in just to hear his sleepy, fucking, stupid voice.
All right, we can get him before we leave. Now, is that the end of the story?
No,
sorry, it's not, right?
You stun gunned him, didn't you?
Oh, that's a different. Yes,
That's
I
a
did.
different story.
That's a different story.
What an asshole. Jay is a fucking
All right, so it is Jay.
asshole.
Let me ask you a question, though.
He fucking stunned him and goes, "This is a different story." I'm thinking the stun gun story. This fucking telling me some Xanax story.
You asked me about a B12 shot.
Yeah, let's go back to the B12 shot.
and the fucking stun gun, but they're two different things.
I thought word on the street was word on the street. You people got it all messed up.
Yeah,
all
okay,
the
go ahead.
comics are ruining
All right.
these stories. I go down to my doctor to get a vitamin B12 shot, which was what I did all the time. I still do it all the time. Like, I'll get them once in a while.
Okay.
I get a vitamin B12 shot. Jason Steinberg's with me. We're going to breakfast next. The doctor goes, "You want a vitamin B12 shot?" He goes, "Yeah, I'll have a vitamin B12 shot." So he takes out another. He shoots me with a vitamin B12 shot. This is vitamin B, like a fucking multivitamin, right?
Yeah.
He shoots Jason Steinberg 30 seconds after me. No, he shoots Jason first. Then he gets a new needle. Then he shoots me in my ass with a vitamin B, different needles, with a vitamin B12 shot. Jason Steinberg foams at the mouth and has a seizure and starts flopping around on the ground like a full-on fucking grand mal seizure. Meanwhile, I have just been injected 18 seconds after this guy's so I'm waiting for me.
Yeah, they saw it.
And they go, and Dr. Frank goes, "What's going on?" Like, he was a doctor's assistant that acted like a doctor. He goes, "What's going on with your friend? What the fuck happened?" He's like this guy was like 5 feet tall, like super fat. He'd like, like man. He looked, and so he picks Jason up like under his armpits and puts him in the chair and goes, "Wake up!" Like he's panicking and he's slapping him. He goes, "Wake up! This is not normal. Your friend is very strange." He goes, "Go to the corner, get him orange juice." And meanwhile, I just got shot with this. I go, "I'm not fucking going anywhere because I don't want to be halfway down the street."
fall on your face.
I don't want to be
fucking stories.
I don't want to be halfway down the street
Be
and have
wrong.
I don't want to be halfway down Spring Street and have my seizure.
The fucking story over the years was that you stuck him personally with a fucking vitamin B12.
Wow, is that
No,
funny?
the doctor gave it, and he had a seizure. Because what he didn't tell anyone is he had been awake for 4 straight days.
Oh,
Like, come to my party. I'm promoting a party at Peggy Sue's. Come to my party. It's gonna be great. And then by the time the vitamin B12 hit his body, like 6,000 cc's of vitamin B12, his heart flipped out, and he had a seizure because he'd been awake for 4 days, and his body's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, we need his hand. We need to go the other way with this.
God.
But he's flopping around, like foaming, like put something in his mouth, like, Francis Farmer like electric shock therapy.
Jesus, that's
the stun gun
Jay
story.
is
Someone
fucking funny, man.
Somebody brought a stun gun. Yeah, by the way, you're one of the funniest people I've ever heard on this show. Every time you're on the show, you make me laugh.
Thank you,
And
beautiful.
just I don't want you to leave here not thinking that I think you're as fucking hilarious as you are. So, the stun gun stories. We were at this club, Peggy Sue's, and Keith. This kid, Keith, was a fire. It's not Keith the cop, but another Keith who was a cop.
Second Jason Steinberg story.
He comes in and he's got his stun gun. This one, all NYPD had stun. It was brand new. We're like, holy shit, this is all. It wasn't the one that shot. It was the one that had the little, you got to put it against the body.
Yeah, yeah.
And I go, can I try it? And he goes, yeah. So I go, and I just walk up behind Jason Steinberg and I put it on his ass and I shot him. And he's on the dance floor. He's on the dance floor and he goes, ah! And I remember the exact song. It was Tribe Called Quest when he's like, Tanya, Tracy, bam, when he's calling out all the girls' names. You know what song I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about in Low End Theory?
I don't know that one, but
The song where Fife is calling all the names of the girls. I'm talking about Tanya, Tracy, and it was right there. And Jason Steinman going like this. And people were like, oh! But I had to do it and get out of there because I didn't want them to know that I actually gave him a stun gun.
Oh my God.
So those are the actual stories.
Jesus, Jay.
Oh, fuck me, man.
Everyone, by the way, is saying you're killing today.
that
Gary,
B12.
Unmarried on CBS. Rich Voss is on the line. Rich.
Oh,
you're talking about Jason and Evan? Oh my God, Jason and Evan. Did you talk about his brother Evan? They went to they were going to a house to a dinner. Corey was having a dinner, so as they're leaving, Jason says, "Can I, take some home with me, some food?" How come I'm hearing I'm hearing like, what do you call it? Echo.
Dead air.
You hear echo?
dead air.
Are you hearing an echo?
That's what he took home?
Funny fucking time, sweetheart.
Boss, what kind of story is this?
I want to tell a story by keeping an echo on my phone.
What?
Oh,
Boss, I set you up to tell a story and be cool, and you call and go, "There's Evan." No one mentioned Evan in the last hour. No one even knows who's. Shut up, stupid.
He's on hold for 20 minutes.
Hey, boss, say, I want sushi in church on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you gonna take that?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's why you're doing one-nighters, Rich.
All right. Let's get out of here.
Where do you guys go? Oh, the show's over?
Wow.
Yeah, it ends earlier.
Show's
because
over.
we don't do the other thing anymore.
Shit.
Patrice, you're going to be at Bananas in Poughkeepsie March 27th
28th.
and 28th.
Yeah.
Wow. Fuck it.
Gary, I'm married. What? How about we get the ratings to jump a little bit?
Just a little more for you?
Oh, yeah.
I'd like a second season.
You doing auditions? Can I audition for something?
I would make. If you were in town, I would just say I know the guy for this. I've done that a couple times.
That'd be nice.
Just give me a
Thanks.
call.
I would totally do that.
Don't do it.
Yeah, you put me on a dumb
need
thing,
something.
and I'm a nobody.
I put you.
I
Your
found those
thing was
pictures
great.
recently.
The WNBA.
I
Here's
found
to
the
you,
pictures.
Mr. WNBA stalker.
Yeah,
I take care of my friends.
he does.
WNBA.
No, when he was doing his more sports thing, I happened to be out,
We did
out
a-
in L.A. I called him, and
girl-
next thing you know,
that was the original. Ooh, well, I don't know if you. No.
to that.
No. I was gonna say because I think of Jim Rome.
No, it wasn't anything like a Jim
No,
Rome.
it was the original.
the same time slot.
It was the original like kind of show like that.
What a douche.
Really, all the compliments he gave you.
No.
That's how you
That
return
was
the
the original
favor.
blood.
It was the original.
Look at not Louis C.K.
It was the original like show like that is what I'm saying, and I thought of Jim Rome.
I don't know.
And
if
then I'm
there's-
like,
It was the Tonight Show, but only sports. The monologue was
Yeah,
sports.
that's what I'm
I'd
saying.
bring out Jeff Garcia, and then I would bring like Dennis. We had great Dennis Leary came like.
why didn't that? What the fuck happened there?
I called the president of the network a fucking cocksucker on the Craig Kilborn show.
Ah,
I said, no, I love ESPN, but Mark Shapiro is a fucking cocksucker.
no, that was
16
smart.
time slots in 25 weeks. They just kept moving us around. It wasn't his show. Like, we had the show. Say something.
I'm just saying
Oh.
that they booted you off for that shit,
Well, we got like a 0.3 rating and a 0.4 rating,
which is 400,000 people. That's not bad.
well, we know that now because now everything that's been in that time slot since, that's what they get.
What does Rome get? About what? Fucking.
Oh, I don't know.
He's a monster. What?
I just don't.
Jim Rome. What is that about?
Yeah, I just don't like. I don't.
Patrice O'Neal. That is clever. That is great.
The more sports in it, it was a good show. It was a great
Patrice
idea.
O'Neal. Anthony, Opie, talk to me. What's going on? That is fresh. That does not suck. That is nice. Why don't you get your ass out of bed and get on the Opie and Anthony radio show?
I don't know.
That is great.
Good Jim Rome.
And I love that whole block.
Again, Caliendo.
That whole block. That whole block of
Caliendo, Dean Edwards, Jay Moore. Who do you got?
Caliendo, Dean Edwards, Jay Moore. Here's the thing.
Oh man.
You need me to
Make
do
a
fucking
decision.
George Bush?
No,
How about I whip out a Nixon?
Ready?
He's done enough.
Those goddamn Jews, Henry.
And I'm not lying about
Silent
this.
majority.
I'm gonna tell you something. The mixture of funny and well done impressions, Jay.
Yeah.
Because it's
As
not,
opposed to what? Not
as
funny and not well done?
No.
As opposed to.
I like that. Oh, that was good, buddy.
Slow clap. They're slow clapping you out there.
To Caliendo, who does great impressions, but that's what Caliendo does, is great impressions. I wouldn't be sitting here
Very funny.
just fucking exactly.
Someone should have told Frank Caliendo that you cannot do John McCain and you cannot do Barack Obama. Just because it's timely doesn't mean you put on a wig and just get at it.
How about Charles Barkley? Is Charles Barkley any respect?
Of course
for
I can
that?
do Charles Barkley.
Any respect for Charles Barkley?
I can do it myself. Dwayne Wade is great. He's going to put 50 points on the Knicks. Of course he is. The only reason I did a drunk driving is so I can get a blowjob around the corner. It's the same voice as Muhammad Ali, but Muhammad Ali, you go up a little bit. And you rhyme more.
I don't like the fact that he has a scientific theory to him, because this is like the 10th time that he's theorized.
He's studying that shit.
His fucking impression.
Yeah.
I didn't
Charles
realize.
Barkley,
I didn't
that's why
realize
the Golden
fucking
State
Jay was
Warriors.
such a fucking serious impression.
Yeah.
That's why the Warriors are such a scrub team. But I mean, what else do you call a scrub team? They have 11 wins. That's a scrub team.
And I don't think he likes the fact that he's not known as a great impressionist.
I don't give a shit. Just pay me. I would clean these windows if they paid the same. I don't give a shit what I would do.
Why?
Because I've reached the point. You reach a point where there's so much political network. I gotta explain to you guys bullshit that you get to the point where it's in Goodfellas. Oh, you had a fire? Fuck you, pay me.
Fuck you, pay me.
I don't care. I'll be at the Irvine Improv. I'll be at some casino in fucking Susquehanna in Washington and upstate, and that's it. I got a kid. I got a wife. I got a nice house with a yard.
Mortgage.
Remember Keitel in Copland? He goes, "Look around, Ray. Everyone's pools are above ground." But sorry, ABD radio. I forgot it. But that was the best line of the movie. We're all stealing. Yes, we are all stealing. But everyone's pool is above ground.
Right.
Like no one's laying fucking tile and digging holes here. Look around, Ray. Everyone's pools are above ground.
So
you came in here with the plan of a little boy, and you wrote it down in the back of a matchbook.
Jesus.
You like Chris Penn?
Good.
Remember Reservoir Dogs?
Yeah.
I don't care how mad this for you guys is an oldie. I don't care how mad you are at me. That's not half as mad as Daddy's gonna be at us. Let's move some fucking cars. It looks like Sam's hot car a lot out there.
All right, wait a minute. He just came in and saw the fucking cop dead and the other dude dead.
Well, this fucking cop right here. And he shoots him.
Yeah, that whole thing when he.
Joe, I don't know what you think you know, but you're wrong. He's a good kid. He got shot in the gut. It's my fault. He got shot in the gut. Larry, stop pointing that gun at my daddy.
What the hell for? That lump shit's working for the LAPD.
Wait, that's an awful one. You don't get away. You're too good to get away with that one.
No, it was a great one. It was Lawrence Tierney.
That was awful, Lawrence.
The old
Tierney.
man?
What the
I'm
hell?
being a dick right now because he's so good at it.
You want to hear a story? Here's a story. 4 guys in a bullpen in San Quentin. What do we do here? How do we do? Wait, I fucked up the words, but the impression's good.
He's a little raspier. No.
Don't fucking split Adams now, stupid.
I know I'm being a
He
dick.
sounded like he was dying in that
I'm being a
movie.
dick.
Oh, you like story? All right, ask me why you're Mr. Pink.
What? Which one?
Ask me why you're Mr. Pink.
Why do I got to be Mr. Pink?
Because you're a fucking faggot, okay?
Hey, Joe, whatever, huh?
Look,
Come on, man.
You like stories, huh?
I could be doing. Because you're a fucking faggot, all right?
Ooh.
And I do a better fucking Lawrence Tierney than you. I don't like that.
My way or the highway?
Oh, you like jokes? You like giggling like a bunch of girls?
Like a bunch of girls.
Here's a story. 4 guys in a bullpen in San Quentin. What'd we do? How'd we get here? What'd we do wrong? You get the picture? Oh, it's not my best impression. He's a fucking dead old man.
Listen to
Give
me.
him a break. I do your people better than I do my people.
Who the fuck are you? I'm giving him a break. He raised the
As
bar.
Christopher Walken said, in at close range, motherfucker! Hiya, boys. Looking good. I got a meeting tonight. No, you know what? You know the movie? When he goes to see Sean Penn and Chris Penn. And you seen it close range?
No.
What?
No.
Sean Penn and Chris Penn play brothers, and Walken's their like complete deadbeat, like robs people father, right? And he goes up to them, and they're in the driveway, and he wants to get weed from them, his sons. But they live with the mother. They're divorced. And the mother's up on the porch, and she's just an old fucking miserable Western Pennsylvania hag on a rocking chair, like she's like half crazy. And he goes, "Hiya, boys." And he looks up at the porch and goes, "Looking good." I got a meeting tonight with some important friends. I was wondering if you boys could help your daddy out with some wacky tobacco.
Fucking Jay, man.
Of course.
Hey, Jesus Christ,
People
man.
see farms when they look out the windows. I see opportunities.
Jesus, man.
We got Jess on the line for Jay. Jess.
La 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 la. What's up, boys?
Hey.
Hey, you guys are missing Jay's best one. It even actually fooled you, Opie, when he called in the one time and he was doing the Colin.
Yeah, the Colin Quinn's
That
amazing.
audio, you actually said, is that why Colin's not here?
And we talked about it in the beginning, stupid. It's the first thing we said when we sat down. I don't know, do a call on a radio show. Talk about things that happened before I started listening. Dummy. I'm working on my great novel. It's amazing. I'm up to page 11. How to influence friends and win people in show business. I don't want to be in Austin Powers. I'm doing my own thing. I'll be in a comic strip holding Lucian holds cold, clammy hands for the next 2 weeks. That was just for you, Patrice. Shut up, stupid. You big I got black guys always get so mad when white guys wear tight pants.
So you gotta make up shit as the person. You can't just do them. You have to make up what the person would say.
I have to, but this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Jay is like a fucking. He's relentlessly good at like some motherfuckers. It's unfair.
I'm like Manny Pacquiao.
It's unfair.
I don't stop.
Like fucking Dean is good, but Dean won't be like how Jay is now.
No.
Like it's hard to follow Jay doing impressions.
Yeah.
See, that's what's hard to do. Right now, no one can come in and follow what Jay's doing. That's why I'm saying in terms of hearing a fucking character, I don't know because Jay's so good at doing what he's doing. But if a motherfucker comes in and go impression for impression, is Caliendo's Barkley good? It's great.
Yeah, but
is
you know,
his better? Maybe.
You're just gonna.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
You gotta be funny with the impression.
The thing with
Jesus Christ, I didn't
Caliendo
realize
is
Jay
you're
was
just
like
gonna
that, though. I
get
didn't.
tough acting to acting. Yes, Ace is the place. Help the hardware, man. Mindy.
But here's what I like about the
All
fact
right,
that
we get it.
what I really enjoy is that he calls me out on something that, you know, like I remember a white dude called me out when I go, you know, hey, Hotel, I was trying to know white shit, and I'm like, Hotel California's guitar riff is one of the best, right?
up?
And he just goes, he looked at me like if a white guy goes, MC Hammer, huh? I'm like, and that's how he fucking told me to go fuck myself. And I'm sitting there going, John Madden, dude. And Jay's like, fuck you, and does a John, and I'm like, okay. See, it's like, all right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's
No
what I'm
shit.
saying. I thought it was amazing, but a guy that fucking does impressions is like, get that bullshit. And that's what I appreciate about this new thing I just found out about.
I'm like Dwight Howard. I like to block a lot of shots and then run back to the court and fucking stuff it in their face.
That was fucking.
But what is it with
impressive,
black?
man.
If you play the dozens with black guys, the dozens are over the minute the black guy says, "What's with your tight pants you got on?" And then he goes, "Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh!" And then they walk around because it's too funny to sit still. Oh shit! You got tight pants on. You got tight pants on. And you're like, "Yeah, but what about your mom?" "Oh no, nigga, you got tight pants on." Like I don't know why tight pants has become the fucking atom bomb of black comedy. It's so true. You be killing Keith Robinson. You'll kill him. Go. Well, you were great in rebound, Keith. Way to go. We really thought you were going to turn your career around when you were on rebound on Showtime. Oh, shut up, goddammit, with your tight pants. And everybody goes, oh, shit. Oh, he wears pants that fit him.
We gotta leave it there. We gotta wrap up. Jay Moore fucking killed today.
Goddamn Jay.
Patrice fucking killed today.
Patrice is in Poughkeepsie. Gary, I'm married. I'll be in Santa Monica by the time this airs. Oh, you're live?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, boy.
What? Gary, I'm married. CBS, of course. So Wednesdays at 8:30.
Hiya, boys. That's looking good.
Looking good.
You see that, Anthony?
I haven't seen it, but I can completely picture it when you're doing it.
It's hilarious. It's a gravel driveway.
Piece of shit sitting there.
Welcome to the party, pal. Bruce Willis and Demi Moore have become the same person. I'm in Mr. Brooks with Dane Cook. Welcome to the party, pal. I'm with Patrice O'Neal on the Opie and Anthony show. Come out to the coast, have a few laughs. Oh, Bruce, why don't you leave him alone? When did Al Pacino become Big Daddy on Cat on a Hot Tin Roof? Patrice is in Poughkeepsie. He's a big deal. Maybe I don't chew enough when I talk. The best is in Insomnia. You ever see that movie?
Yeah.
The sun never goes down. He's in Alaska trying to solve a murder, but he's up for like 14 days.
That's Robin Williams, right?
Yeah, it's great. It's so underrated. And they go, well, there's your suspect. He goes, well, why don't we go down to the schoolyard? We'll pull him out of class, shake him up. And they go, it's 10 o'clock. He goes, I know, at night. Oh. Why didn't you tell me that? You want to call? Where's my phone? You want to call Al Pacino right now?
You got his number?
Of course I do. He's a friend of mine. Tell little Jimmy to stop making fun of my height.
I'm a lipstick good. And my wig.
It's not a wig.
Damn.
I'll say that.
It doesn't matter.
It's not a wig.
At this point, it doesn't matter.
Just so you know, not a wig. 88 minutes was an odd color, mind you.
Yeah, he dyed it a little
And
weird.
red hair, gray side.
I get stuck in Colin a lot, too. That's a big problem. Whenever I say it on stage, all of a sudden the next like 4 minutes that I talk to the crowd, this guy wearing his nice...
Oh, my God!
God damn it, that fucking Colin.
It's nice. You think somebody... I get stuck in. Tracy I get stuck in, and Colin. Those are the only two I get stuck in. Like, walking is, like, way too sweaty. Like, you can't walk around the house like talking to your wife is walking. But I can't say to my wife, like... It's nice you made. I'll start laughing.
So fucking funny.
When you laugh, I always laugh.
Oh my God, dude!
That is so
That
Colin.
is not a hack comment.
I can't even make anybody.
Hack comment.
Yeah.
No one's laughing. They're all looking at my freshly pressed pants. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll wear a nice new shirt to the show. No one will notice. Don't stop staring at my shirts, dummies. Just listen to us. Yeah, you understand something. We live in a world where, housewives are listening to gangster rap, doing aerobics, and all the gangster rappers wearing rollers in their hair, gossiping. What the hell happens? Rich Voss called and hung up so we can get back to his day job of doing nothing. Married to that Canadian Bonnie.
Let me tell you how horrible this fucking is right now.
Holy shit.
It's because he's not doing quips that Colin.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you. That's what he was saying. That's what I'm hanging my hat
But
on.
it's almost.
You got to your own materialist
It's
guy.
fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
Cliche up Colin, because that's what Colin does.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that's not what he does.
It's not what he does, but he could do that.
Don't fucking.
Don't what? You don't
it's
even make sense,
destroying-
stupid. Well, you know, with a rosary board at St. Pat's, he's not even Catholic. He walks around, goes right to the gift shop. Takes a drink from the holy water and keeps going. Thinks it's a goddamn trough, you people. Then on his way out, he doesn't tip anybody. Sees people putting money in a slot. Thinks it's a peep show at St. Pat's. Nice rosary with a cross. Jesus is supposed to be on the cross. It's called Corpus Christi, stupid. Corpus Christi, the body of Christ. Not that fake Guido you got hanging from those two boards on your neck. Adrian's Ahmed hanging from a cross. I don't even know what's happening. I don't even know where I got that reference, because I stink. I don't know how to work.
Not only is it the best Colin
I'm
point
not
in the
done.
business, it's the only Colin point in the business.
That's because nobody knows who he is. Let's be honest. It's a very sad thing that he's not that far away, impression-wise, from
Harvey Keitel, women get raped every day. The series must go 7 games. The series must go 7 games. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, folks. It's not that hard to do, man.
He's got it broken down, man.
Oh, yeah.
Broken down scientifically.
He bites his hand.
With little Jimmy, I wrote the forward to his book. I thought it was really going to propel me.
And he even got when he's trying to think of something to say. You know.
As the brain starts working, right?
The brain works.
Fuck me, man.
We really got
It's nice, the New York Post.
Right.
Jesus.
Jay, thank
you really want a black eye with a headline, Big Beast, on the New York Post. In today's day and age, that's after the picture of the chimpanzee being shown with a stimulus plan.
Oh, shit.
I thought the stimulus plan was Viagra.
Shame more, everyone.
Fucking guy, Dean.
Gary
fucking
Unmarried,
challenge you,
CBS.
Dean.
Wednesdays at 8:30.
Man, dude.
Patrice Bananas. When is that? This weekend?
You ain't fresh.
Next 2 weeks.
All
March
right.
27th.
What did you type pants you got on?
What do we got going with Guinness here? Well, tomorrow's the big broadcast at Connolly.
Yes.
47th and Madison. You can come by if you're in town. You're probably flying out today, right?
No.
You don't stick around anymore, do you?
No, I'm around. Tomorrow I come see my parents in Jersey.
Yeah, you do the family thing.
You gonna walk around on St. Patrick's Day?
Oh, it's
drunk and
smart.
more?
You're
right.
fucking smart. It was good to see you, buddy.
We're gonna
Wait, now
be.
where are you going,
We're at a
Clyde?
bar.
Look at him.
I'm like Clyde, and I'm rocking steady. Where do you live, Patrice?
Jersey.
When
Unite with friends and raise a pint with Guinness,
brought him in.
Harp, and Schmiddix.
That'd be hilarious. Yeah, I mean, I'm just waiting for PDX to come back. Yep, it's showing ready now. Cool, so I think we should be good. All right. Well, let me. All IFCs appear good now, and Fosse, we are finishing testing. I mean, well, I hate asking you guys that because some people get offended when we ask, like, oh, I never saw cables, but I mean, you know, it happens to the best of us. Not that, you know, it just happens. Okay, cool. Well, at least we know we should be good now. So yeah, go ahead and finish up your testing and yep. Yeah. Just leave it where it is. Because yeah. Let's just leave it there since it's working. I don't want to touch it. No, P4. It's just that the physical cables were swapped, but in Fosse they're still PBX is still P6, HSA is still P4, Fosse, and well, I mean, if he wants them to enable while he's talking to him, like, he can ask him to enable the splash page, but I mean, we don't, just tell him, that's out of scope for us to really test, I mean, since it's late and, he said it wasn't working on the retest, but I mean, tell him the Fosse side is good to go, so they can work with Fosse support and the vendor to get that going if they want. Some properties don't care about that, but alright, so yeah, go ahead and finish up all that, get your deliverables submitted, and we'll get you out of there. Yep. Thanks, Sean. Thanks, Art. Are you still there? Oh, I guess once he's done testing and onto deliverables, are you okay to verify his deliverables?
I mean, if you need to sign off, yeah. I mean, if you're okay with that, because I mean it's after I'm on the East Coast, so it's getting late here, so I was gonna step away. Oh yeah, you've probably been keeping Eastern hours since. Right. Okay, well, yeah, well, at least I'm glad. It's like I knew the last one of the day, of course, is gonna be like that. Like, yeah, thankfully, like I said, thankfully no, at least no micros on this one, so we don't have to worry about it. The property is freaking out about that, but yeah, but all right, man. Well, appreciate it. If I don't talk to you tomorrow, have a good weekend, and we'll see you next week. All right, thanks, sir. Bye. God, man. Working 12 hours sucks. I don't know how you get all of me. Yeah, man, there was some pretty gnarly sounding thunder earlier. It didn't really even rain, I don't think. But I mean, it was like real short and real loud. You know, it wasn't like the long rumbling thunder. It was just kind of short booms. It sounded like, it sounded like when the guy is like taking his recycling out or whatever. You know how it's loud. It's like, it was weird. I thought it was that at first, but I'm like, is that thunder? And I went outside and yeah, it was thunder. It was just weird. It sounded like, I was like, uh-oh, is it bombs? Is it Red Dawn? Yeah. Iran, Russia, and China. Now they're saying we might strike up a deal with Iran. Trump wants to, and they want to lift sanctions and shit. Yeah. Like, that's hilarious. See, just when you think Trump, whenever he has his back against the wall, that's when he does his best work. Yeah, it's Jover. Well, I mean, it's like you just don't know with these neocons and shit. But I mean, Trump